sometimes people will say that their windows are leaking or drafting when they sit by them, but really the window is not leaking and it's not drafty. They're just experiencing a phenomenon called convective looping. So convective looping in the wintertime is also like known as the waterfall effect, when air that's directly touching a cold surface like a cold window becomes more dense and falls downward. So these are the steps. On a super cold winter day, the window pane gets cold by the outside. Then the air that's right next to the cold window gets cooled by the cold window surface, by that cold glass. And when the air cools down, it gets denser and heavier. So this heavier air now starts to sink down along the surface of the window. And as a result, the cold air sinks down to the bottom of the window, and then it moves away from the window and starts to warm up a bit by mixing with some of the warmer air in the room. And then as it mixes, it warms, it becomes lighter or more buoyant and starts to rise back up toward the ceiling, away from the window. Then that air comes back in contact with the window again, gets colder, gets more dense, heavier, and sinks. Then you have this process going over and over, this like a loop, this convective loop of down next to the window and up out in the room, down next to the window, up out in the room.